Hello, welcome to our news program. Here is the VNA Center from Hanoi. I'm Ngọc Hà and our top stories for this hour.
Ho Chi Minh City celebrates anniversary of Uncle Ho's journey for national salvation. Meeting takes place in Thừa Thiên Huế province to mark World Environment Day. Handicrafts strive to gain foothold in international market.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng on June 4th received Mozambique's Minister of Interior, Ambassador Ricardo Montalban, who is paying a working visit to Vietnam.
Prime Minister Dũng said the Vietnamese government supports the cooperation between the Ministry of Public Security and the Mozambican Ministry of Interior, especially in preventing crime and protecting citizens. Vietnam wishes to accelerate cooperation with Mozambique for the two sides' interests, the Prime Minister said. He added that Minister Moland's visit, which aims to increase the two countries' security cooperation, will contribute to boosting their bilateral ties. Both sides should further support each other at multilateral forums, increase cooperation in the fields of economics, trade and investment, and expand the cooperation in health, education and training, and agriculture, the Vietnamese government leader suggested. The Mozambican minister briefed Prime Minister Dũng on his country's socio-economic situation and said his country treasures its ties with Vietnam. At present, many Vietnamese experts are working in Mozambique to assist the countries in the fields of agriculture, telecoms and industry, while Mozambican public security officers are joining training courses in Vietnam, the guest said.
Deputy Prime Minister Vũ Văn Ninh has received Governor of China's Yunnan Province Li Qihuang while attending the first China South Asia Expo and the China Import and Export Fair in the province's Khmer City. Deputy Prime Minister Ninh highly valued the cooperation between Yunnan Province and Vietnam's localities, especially northern provinces, over the past term. The two sides still hold a lot of cooperation potential, he said, suggesting they continue seeking measures to further boost ties in all fields. The Deputy Prime Minister affirmed that the Vietnamese government always creates favorable conditions for Vietnam's northern provinces to strengthen cooperation with China's southern localities, including Yunnan. This is reflected through the participation of more than 80 Vietnamese businesses at the Khmer Fair, the biggest number among ASEAN participating countries, he noted. Yunnan's Governor Li Qihuang said his province attaches importance to cooperation with Vietnam's localities, including the encouragement of its big businesses to invest in Vietnam. The Khmer-Hue-Ho Highway has been opened to traffic, while the Khmer-Hue-Ho Railway will also be put into operation next year, he said. A ceremony was held at Nhà Rồng Wharf in Ho Chi Minh City on June 5th to mark the 102nd anniversary of President Ho Chi Minh's journey for national salvation.
Addressing the event, Director of the Municipal Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism, Nguyễn Thành Rum, said President Ho Chi Minh's journey for national salvation marked an important milestone in Vietnam history. This reflects the Vietnamese people's will to overcome all difficulties and hardships to seek the way for national independence and freedom, he added. The municipal authorities and people are determined to make Ho Chi Minh City a civilized and modern city, contributing more to the national construction and development, he stressed. On the same day, an exhibition featuring photos, documents and artifacts relating to President Ho Chi Minh's activities with Homeland Sea and Islands and with patriotic emulation movement opened at the museum to mark the journey.
A ceremony was held in the central province of Thừa Thiên Huế on June 5th to mark World Environment Day. Please have a look.
Addressing the ceremony, Deputy Prime Minister Nguyễn Thiện Nhân stressed the theme of this year's World Environment Day, think it safe. The team sends an important message to each person, household and organization so that they are more aware of impacts of the food they choose on the environment. The Deputy Prime Minister said, "Waste of food is waste of natural resources," he said, adding that Vietnam needs to focus on preventing environmental pollution in order to create a cleaner and healthier living environment for local residents today and in the future.
These are other activities in Thừa Thiên Huế province in response to World Environment Day, a ceremony to sum up a national plastic contest and an exhibition on the theme of environment was held on June 4th.
Artists from over 30 cities and provinces nationwide have sent more than 1,600 works to the contest, of which 10 outstanding posters were honored at the event. The best picture is very impressive, with 2 chimneys blowing smoke to the sky, making the earth a wilderness. It means that if we're not fully aware of our activities, we are causing environmental pollution. The 100 best paintings highlighting the beauty and value of nature and condemning activities causing environmental pollution were selected to put on show at the exhibition. In another development the same day, the Environment General Department and the Department of Natural Resources and Environment of Thừa Thiên Huế Province cooperate in planting mangrove forests along Tam Giang Lagoon, Hương Phong Commune, Hương Trà District. The event is part of efforts to increase forest area, preserve biodiversity, and have local residents earn their living. It also aims to call on people to develop mangrove forests and exploit marine resources at an appropriate manner.
Vietnam is home to over 3,000 traditional craft villages with more than 200 kinds of products. However, these villages' failure in developing brand names, poor designs, and low competitiveness are making it hard for them to access the world's major markets. Experts say the villages should focus on improving the quality of their products to raise export value.
Vạn Phúc Siêu village in Hanoi's Hà Đông district has been known for a long time. However, the village is facing a fierce competition from Chinese products, which are on sale together with its traditional products. A number of products of various origins has flowed into the village. The association has decided to change the ways of production and business. Last year, we selected skillful artisans to make and introduce our products. And now, our products are tagged with tags containing information about the product's origin. Other traditional craft villages are also standing in danger of losing their trademarks. These villages' products are being exported through intermediaries, which have lowered their competitiveness as compared with products with the same kind in foreign countries. Our market has been narrowed due to the impacts of the global economic turmoil and because of our poor designs. How to make Vietnamese products be products of the international standard remains a hard work. 99% of foreign visitors have praised Vietnamese handicrafts. However, product quality, designs, and distribution channels are part of factors hindering Vietnamese products from reaching consumers. At a seminar of Vietnamese handicrafts consumers held in Hanoi on June 4th, experts agreed on the need to pay more attention to the domestic market apart from international ones. Our target is accessing the world market, especially picky ones. Japan is among them. The experts also said it is necessary to combine the traditional quintessence of craft occupation with modern technology in order to raise productivity and the quality of products, while paying attention to developing materials areas to reduce the dependence on foreign markets.
That wraps up our news program today. I'm Ngọc Hà and the rest of the team. We thank you always for being with us and see you next time.